Hey there, my handsome and pretty little Cobras, and welcome back to the Cobras Nest. For those of you who are new, my name is Mignon Cobra and I make minimalism videos. Today's minimalism video is actually going to be a subscriber request from Kayla, and she asked to talk about a little bit of a story time, why I travel so much. So without further ado, let's just get into the video. Let's get it, let's go. Woo. If you wish to help out my channel, you can consider checking out my Patreon in the link below to help me out. And if not, just help me out by giving this video a thumbs up, a like, and a subscribe for the algorithm. So let's get right into the topic. So I've realized that since I've been doing YouTube videos for about 4 years, not all of my subscribers, I'd probably say about half of my subscribers are new. I didn't take my channel extremely seriously or treat it like a business till 2020. So I think that maybe several people might be wondering, like, what's good? Like, why can I fit all my stuff in a luggage? Like, why do I travel so much? Why do I put so much emphasis on like the digital nomad aspect of minimalism? So I'll fill you guys in with a little bit of a story time, like why I'm kind of a digital nomad. So I'm not sure how far back I want to go back with this story, but I'd probably say this ideology of being minimalistic was kind of imposed upon me because I went to school abroad. And when you're at school abroad, at least for those people who live in the dorms are not that large and it's not a permanent location. So obviously, if you're smart about it and practical about it, you don't want to accumulate a lot of stuff. And that's something that I made that decision early on, that my stuff must fit in a luggage. So when I leave, I don't have that feeling of like I need to declutter stuff, because I hate to declutter. If you guys have watched my channel for any period of time, you know, even though I'm a minimalist, I despise decluttering. It's the worst. I feel awful, so I just rather not buy so I don't have to declutter. So anyway, I'm in the dorm, and so I have a constraint. Since I don't want to declutter when I leave, I just have to always make sure my stuff fits in a luggage. So yeah, hence why I became a minimalist. Essentially, I just had certain physical constraints on myself. So that comes to the next question: why do I travel so much? So when I got into this whole minimalism ideology, there was a lot of emphasis from older minimalists, more experienced minimalists. Like, I was a newbie at the time, and they were all like, you know what, you don't want to accumulate material possessions, you want to accumulate experiences. And that was kind of exciting. So with any surplus money that I had from my part-time job, Will and I, we'd go travel. So that's primarily one of the reasons that we traveled a lot. And it also kind of helps that like we're pretty international in the sense that like Will is Taiwanese origin. So like when we live with his family in Taiwan, we are in Taiwan, and we chose to go to school abroad in China. So yeah, we went to China for dentistry. So that's the reason why I lived in China for 5 years. I was going to school there. And I'm Canadian, so I was born and raised in Canada, so that's why I'm here in Canada. I guess primarily you would just say I've traveled between 3 places, but included in that, I have traveled a lot while I was in Asia because I wanted to accumulate memories. I didn't want to accumulate stuff, so that's how I spent my extra money. So I would budget for that. I've been to Japan, I've been to Korea twice, different parts of China. That doesn't seem a lot now that I count it on my hands, but I traveled a lot in Taiwan, and I traveled a lot inside of China, and that's primarily why I'm kind of a digital nomad. I decided that lifestyle, they just kind of went hand in hand, because if I wasn't really going to have a lot of stuff in the material world, I put a lot of emphasis on having a lot of my stuff in the digital realm. So I put a lot of emphasis on having a blog, writing my books on Wattpad, having a YouTube channel, all of my documents and memories, documents like as digital formats in my computer, because I could just take my computer and go. And so I kept all my books on my Kindle, which is also digital. It just paired very well. And of course, that's a blessing, you know, having technology. That's not something that everybody has access to, or even historically has had access to. But those are some of the tips and tricks that I picked up from like Japanese minimalists. A lot of them do marry very well their minimalism with like Japanese technology. And a lot of them always talk about, you know, put everything on your phone, put everything on your laptop. It's just a lot easier to travel, this and that. And a lot of them also have tight constraints, like small closets, small apartments. So I got a lot of inspiration from like Japanese minimalists and Korean minimalists. A lot of them gave these types of tips and tricks. So I just absorbed it because it fit my lifestyle so well. Because at some point in my journey, I decided, you know what, screw this. I really don't ever want to accumulate material possessions. I just want to keep accumulating memories and creating a digital life for myself. And so that's kind of why I have traveled a lot, because I can take my work with me. It's on a computer, it's on the internet. As long as I have internet access in most developed countries, I can always re-access my work, teach online, work online, all my stuff's online. Why not travel? Okay, so I hope that story time entertained or inspired anybody as to why or how I became a digital nomad who lives out of a luggage. I guess to answer the question, will I ever go back to a normal life? The truth is, I kind of feel like an old dog being taught a new trick. As I get older and as I become more used to and comfortable living in this minimalism lifestyle, and I mean, I've been living it for over 6 years now, I can't say that, never, who knows, maybe 40-year-old me might disagree, but as it currently stands, I'm very, very happy living like this. And I think I probably will continue to have minimalistic elements like this for the rest of my life. Maybe I won't be so minimalistic in the future, but as it stands, I'm very comfortable in this. So I think that, yes, I think I will continue to live like this for many years to come. So thank you for taken the time to watch, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.